sometimes art is a much more arresting way of dealing with issues like climate change and kind of presenting that information in a way that can really move people. My name's Hollie Harding. I'm a PhD student at Trinity Laban and I'm studying a creative practice PhD in composition. So this piece is called Melting, Shifting, Liquid World. My PhD research is investigating space and action, so movement, as elements of composition. So the piece is an immersive piece where the string ensemble move around and the audience are also able to move in and around the players. The piece is also about climate change. It's exploring ocean monitoring indicators and realising those in sound. And it's also looking at ocean pollution. The data's from Copernicus satellite programme, and they collect ocean monitoring indicators, and they have been for some time. And it's all open access information, so it's all information that we can kind of find. I was thinking about where would be the ideal setting. The National Maritime Museum and the Great Map was up there as the best possible venue that the piece could be performed in.
I'm Hans Björn Lian, and I'm the digital programs producer at the National Maritime Museum. So this project came about by me actually approaching Trinity Laban. Part of my remit is to sort of enliven the space, enliven the museum. When Hollie spoke to me about her piece and its environmental agenda, I thought it would be a great fit.
Hans has been a really pivotal collaborator with the project, and he was the one who referred to Copernicus, so he was the one who kind of mentioned that that could be a good thread to follow. And he's also put me in touch with 2 or 3 scientists who work with that data as well, so he's been extremely important. Another collaborator is Chris Watson, who is David Attenborough's sound recordist. I think that's probably what he's most well known for. He has contributed 3 different recordings from the Arctic. It's all recordings of sea ice. I was thinking a lot about where sounds happen around the audience, and whether they're happening far away or very, very close. One layer is the live string ensemble, who are unamplified. Another layer is the fantastic soloist Nick Pendlebury, who's playing the electric viola. And then the third layer is an electroacoustic tape part, which is delivered to the audience over bone-conducting headphones. I discovered this amazing technology developed by the headphone company Aftershocks, which leaves your ears open, so it means you're able to hear both an electroacoustic tape part and also the environment around you. When you arrive, you'll be handed a pair of these headphones, which is attached to an MP3 player, and then you'll be invited up to the performance space where the piece will unfold. One of my favourite things about collaborating with Nick is the fact that he's extremely inventive and he's able to kind of come up with new sounds on the instrument. So quite a lot of our collaboration so far has involved us playing around with effects on the electric viola and trying to find the right sounds for the piece.
There's nothing more exciting than creating new work, and this was an opportunity to try some of her ideas out on the map, as you can see behind me. A lot of it is spatial, so we wanted to make sure that things worked in this environment. There's quite a lot of moving around for the musicians, so we wanted to try that out because they're using their instruments in different ways, they're thinking in different ways. They're part of the creative process. The Maritime Museum have been very kind in giving Hollie access to materials here to enable her to do research. In this day and age, musicians have to collaborate, making work with other art forms, making work with dancers, making work with artists, commissioning. For me, I've been doing that all my life, and I think it's an incredibly interesting way to be an artist.
It's an absolutely fantastic opportunity to work in this venue of national importance.
The space itself is unique. Hollie has created the piece in mind with some of the ambient sounds and tapping into an environmental theme. So all of these elements are exciting and original, and if you put those in a pop, it'll be a strong experience, I think.
I'm really lucky and fortunate to have been at Trinity Laban, to have been able to work with lots and lots of students to develop my ideas. There's something very unique about the atmosphere, the students and staff at Trinity Laban. Everyone is interested, curious, engaged and looking to collaborate. And I think that that makes a lot of really interesting artistic things happen.